In the remote village of Kanjiranga, nestled deep within the western Ghats of India, there was a legend that had passed through generations. It spoke of a hidden temple buried beneath the dense forest, where an ancient deity lay dormant, guarding a secret that could alter the fate of the world. The elders spoke of the temple with reverence and fear, warning all who would listen to stay away from the cursed place. But to most, the legend was just a tale to keep curious children from wandering too far into the forest. Arjun was not like the others. He was a young archaeologist, passionate about uncovering the forgotten stories of his homeland. When he first heard the legend of the hidden temple during a research trip, his curiosity was piqued. The idea of an undiscovered relic, steeped in mystery, was too tempting to resist. Ignoring the warnings of the village elders, Arjun decided to venture into the heart of the forest, determined to find the temple. Arjun set out early one morning, armed with a map he had meticulously pieced together from old manuscripts and local lore. The forest was thick with ancient trees, their roots twisting across the ground like serpents. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and the sounds of unseen creatures moving through the underbrush. As he ventured deeper, the sunlight dimmed and an eerie silence descended, broken only by the rustling of leaves. After hours of trekking, Arjun stumbled upon a clearing. In the center stood a massive stone structure, partially buried under centuries of foliage. Vines clung to its walls, and the entrance was blocked by a large slab of stone. This was it, the lost temple of Kanjiranga. Arjun's heart raced with excitement as he approached the entrance. With great effort, he pushed the stone slab aside, revealing a dark passageway leading into the temple's depths. As he stepped inside, the temperature dropped, and a cold breeze brushed against his skin. The walls were adorned with intricate carvings of gods and demons, their eyes seeming to follow him as he moved deeper into the temple. The passageway led to a vast chamber, at the center of which stood an enormous idol of the deity Nagareshwara, the Serpent King. The idol, carved from black stone, was coiled in a menacing posture, its eyes made of glistening rubies that seemed to glow in the dim light. At the base of the idol was a pedestal, upon which lay a golden scroll, ancient and fragile. Arjun's hands trembled as he reached for the scroll. As soon as his fingers touched it, the ground beneath him shook, and the air was filled with a low, rumbling sound. The temple began to come alive. The carvings on the walls seemed to move, the serpents uncoiling from their stone prisons. Arjun's heart pounded as he realized that the legend was true. The temple was indeed cursed. In that moment of panic, Arjun heard a voice, deep and resonant, echoing through the chamber. "You have awakened the guardian," it said. "The secret you seek comes with a price." Arjun looked around, but there was no one in sight. The voice seemed to come from the idol itself. The ruby eyes of Nagareshwara glowed brighter, and Arjun felt a presence, ancient and powerful, watching him. "You must choose," the voice continued. "Take the scroll and unleash the wrath of the Serpent King upon the world, or leave and let the secret remain buried for eternity." Arjun's mind raced. The weight of his decision bore down on him, the fate of the world hanging in the balance. The legend had not been a mere story. It was a warning. With a deep breath, Arjun made his choice. He carefully placed the scroll back on the pedestal and stepped away. As he did, the rumbling ceased and the temple fell silent once more. The glow in the idol's eyes dimmed, and the serpents on the walls returned to their stone forms. Arjun turned and fled the temple, not daring to look back. As he emerged from the forest, the village was bathed in the warm light of the setting sun, oblivious to the peril that had been averted. Arjun never spoke of the temple again. The legend remained just that, a story told by the elders to warn the curious. But deep in the forest, the hidden temple stood, its secret guarded by the Serpent King, waiting for the next soul brave enough or foolish enough to seek it.